Hey there guys, in today's video I am going to be increasing the complexity of some enrichment that is offered to one of my animals, in this case Roopert, the Bennett's Wallaby. So if you guys would like to see how I can increase the difficulty of those enrichment offerings that I give to my animals, or you just want to see a Bennett's Wallaby playing with some enrichment, you want to make sure to stay tuned because that's going to be coming up right after this. Hey there guys, this is Jack over at Hi Red Bird, where I am tirelessly working to find new ways to make the keeping of exotic animals and pets more exciting, more affordable, and ultimately more enjoyable. One of the most common questions I get is how to develop the complexity of enrichment offerings for an animal. So I wanted to create this series to showcase how I do that for different animals. For today's video, we're going to be talking about Roopert, the Bennett's Wallaby. So you guys saw earlier that I gave him some bamboo in the lower part of his browse feeder. Now the next step in building the complexity of this enrichment is to make him work a little bit harder. So I'm going to use the upright portion of that PVC fitting that I attached to the side of his enclosure just to hold browse and fresh plants. And you guys can see that he is going to have to stretch. He's going to have to work a little bit harder to get that. At least that was the plan when I offered it. Obviously, this animal would have gotten bamboo on the lower setting where it's easy. They can explore and see what it is. But as you guys may have just noticed, it was a pretty windy day and a piece of tillandsia fell into the enclosure. Now, of course, this is going to be something that is safe for him to eat. It's non-toxic. The tree it would have fallen out of would not have been treated with any pesticides or anything like that. So I'm not worried about the safety of that item. The biggest issue with him getting this is it kind of threw a wrench into my plans. I had this idea that this animal was going to have to work very, very hard to get this bamboo that I had mounted at a much higher level. And instead, something far more interesting fell out of the sky, literally. And I think it's important for people to see that. Sometimes your enrichment offerings may not necessarily be something that your animal is interested in that day. That being said, stick to it. Keep up with it because as soon as this tillandsia was done, Roopert was more interested in the bamboo. But of course, if he's interested in terms of looking for something to eat, after eating a good handful of bromeliad, he's not going to be as hungry. He's not going to be as motivated. He's not going to be stretching for that bamboo like he would on a normal day. But that's fine. We can definitely try this on a later day, giving him this bamboo at a higher level. You guys can see how just a simple change, like what opening of that PVC fitting I'm using, can make all the difference. So I certainly hope you guys have liked this idea. I hope it shows you that, yeah, sometimes enrichment doesn't go according to plan. If you like this video, you want to make sure that you give it a thumbs up, and you want to make sure you subscribe to the Hi Redbird YouTube channel so you don't miss how we are going to build the complexity of this enrichment even more for Roopert, the Bennett's Wallaby. I do need to say thank you to my Patreon patrons for helping to make these videos possible. You can find out more by visiting Hi Redbird on Patreon or clicking the link in the description section down below if you would like more information. Thanks!